Hey, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I'm really excited for this video because this is a brand I've been wanting to try for quite a while, and it is Hubman and Chubgirl. I've heard really good things about this brand. They offer a stationery subscription box. It changes every month, I think on the 25th. And this month's theme is called Capture the Day, and last month's theme was called Deep Blue Sea. I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of these two boxes and then a plan with me in this video as well. There is a deal right now that they're calling 2-for-1 Ultimate Subscription Special for first-time subscribers. If you use the code Bumble ULT, you can get 15% off your first month with this box, and then you get this box for free as well from last month's theme. And you can cancel your subscription at any time, so it's a really good deal. And I will put the link in the description box for you so you can check it out. Okay, let's look at last month's first. This one is Deep Blue Sea. How cute is this? Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried Hubman and Chubgirl. I'd be interested to know. All the artwork is hand-drawn by Chubgirl, and their mission is to help uplift people's lives through creative journaling. And, you know, I mean, if that's not matching my mission, I don't know what is, you know, so I'm really glad to be able to work with them. By the way, thank you to Hubman and Chubgirl for sending me this stuff. Okay, we have a little welcome card. And you know, you guys know I'm all about doodles, right? Like, I can't. So cute. Oh my gosh, their club is called the Pineapple Club, and you get pineapple points. I love that. Okay, let's see what is in here. Look at this. It's happy planning time. How cute. Look at the little fish. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. Let's take them all out and see what's up. So first up, we have this cute little pin of a shark. So fun. I will add that to my pin collection. I have a whole bunch of fun pins like that. And then we have some die cut stickers here. So let's check it out. These are waterproof vinyl stickers. And here they are. Look at all of these sea creatures. These are so cute. They're so cute. I actually chose this background, this blue background, because I knew I was going to be putting sea creatures on it. I'm a little crazy. Okay, we have two washi tapes. Let's open these up. All right, this is what the washi tape looks like. We have, of course, the sea theme on both of those. I love this one so much with the little sea floor and all the little creatures there. So cute. Okay, next up we have a little sticker pack. Even the packaging is so cute. All right, we've got like seaweed and stuff here. And then, oh my gosh, these are so cute. They say things like, don't be jelly, whale hello, we're man to be, vitamin C, happy to see you, you're fantastic, things like that. Very punny. And then we have bubbles. Look at those. I love, you know, you guys know I love doodling, and I love like the black outlines on stuff, so I love this. And then we have those little 4 squares. So cute. And then these guys, look at that one. Look at that turtle. Very, very happy. And these guys, which we saw before in the bigger stickers. And then we have like little postcards. This is adorable. I'll keep saying that. I actually use the word adorable and not cute because I'm sure I just said cute 1,000 times. So we have planner stickers here. Of course, these are made to fit smaller planners or bullet journals. I use a big happy planner, so we're gonna just see what we can do with this stuff in a big happy planner. I like the challenge. So here we have like to do, laundry, gratitude, work this week. Don't forget stuff like that. There's some of those puns again. We have some boxes here, some little strips, bill due, some little icons, numbers, habit trackers, days of the week. And then here's some more boxes and more habit trackers. Look at those little fish. That's cute. And then weekend stickers, more days of the week and stuff. Oh wait, this goes this way. Very, very cute. What can I say? I'm gonna keep saying cute. Adorable, cute, adorable. Let's see, so more stickers here. These are bigger ones. So this is more, you know, the size that I will be using probably. So whatever kind of planner or journal you have, like pretty much this stuff is going to fit what you have. I love these little boxes with the shells and the fish for the bullet points. And then we have these as well. And then this is the last thing in this box. You actually get quite a bit in this box. Surprising how much you get in here. A couple more little die cut stickers. Look how cute. Wait, which way does that go? This way, sorry. So cute, these guys, aren't they? A little sticker album that you can store your stickers in. We have a bunch of sheets of this cast of characters. Look at this. Look at all of them. Oh, here's a little thing that talks about it. It says, this month we're diving into the deep blue sea. A trip to the aquarium left me absolutely captivated by the wonders of the sea, brimming with fascinating and beautiful creatures. It felt like stepping into a whole new world where sea life lives together in harmony. How cute. A little card. You can use this for stuff too, really. Okay, and then we have a bunch of the smaller sticker sheets. So, a bunch of the smaller creatures, and then a bunch of months, March, and then days of the week and numbers. Okay, so that is the Deep Blue Sea box. And the good thing about it is you can store everything right in here. I'm going to take this out. You could actually use this paper for something, and I will keep this. You can store everything right inside. And then, whoops. And then you always know where all of your sea creatures live, so you never have to question where they are. Now let's take a look at the Capture the Day box, which is April's subscription box. There's a little sneak peek of what's going to be in the box. It's obviously like a camera theme, photography theme, I think. Let's see what's happening. A cute little cow enamel pen. He's taking a picture of you. Look how cute he is. I can't stand how cute he is. Oh, I love the pins. And I don't even know why, because I don't know really what I do with pins. I kind of just have them in a drawer for right now. I think I need to display them somewhere. Yeah, probably. Okay, let's check out the die cut stickers. It looks like you're going to get similar types of products in each box, I would think. Since, you know, I have two boxes here to compare and I don't have any information on what the other boxes look like, but that's my best guess anyway. Like the same amount of product and like the similar stuff. So this cow is doing all sorts of things. He's taking a lot of pictures is what he's doing. He's taking lots of photos. Oh, he's happy about it too. That is his hobby. You know I love a little cast of characters. You know I love the animal stickers. And, you know, have to name them. I think that's the same cow for every single one. I'm going to name him or her. I feel like it's a boy, but I'm not really sure. I'll have to think of the name. I don't know if they've already named him. Maybe he has a name. I love that these are all hand drawn because we're in an era of a lot of AI stuff, and this is definitely not that. I love that hand drawn look, and I'm sure so much work goes into this. Whoops. It seems like a very family-oriented company too. So there's the cow taking photos of you. Say cheese. And then, ooh, this one's cute. This is a bunch of like little Polaroids and daisies on thinner green washi tape. Very cute. So this theme here is going to be available until April 24th. Okay, I love stamp stickers. Did you know that about me? If you know me, you probably know I get really excited about little stamp stickers for some reason. So I like these. They're not cut out around the stamp, but they're so cute. Look at that. And then this was what was on the washi tape. And it's foil, but it's like matte silver foil, so it's not like crazy shiny. Look at these. These are cute. How cute. And then this is so cute. It's like a little photo booth strip. That is so adorable. Gosh, I gotta stop saying that. This is a blue background, but you can't tell as much on the blue. Oh my gosh, little Polaroids. Look at these. That's so, I'm not gonna say it, but look, all the little Polaroids. And then these little frames too. There he is. What is his name? We're gonna look at the card in here to see if it says it. Okay, this is the smaller planner kit. It's for a 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘢𝘏 cousin. It's fit for that, but obviously you can use this in other planners as well. So don't feel like you need a 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘢𝘏 to use these, but it's going to be the similar to the other one, where you get the days of the week, you get the boxes, you get the little square pictures, the icons, and stuff like that, the habit trackers. I didn't realize it said 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘢𝘏 cousin kit. And this just says planner kit, so it's suited for a bunch of different planners. They're just standard size squares and the smaller ones, which I can never remember all of the terms for the boxes. Quarter boxes, half boxes, like I call them big boxes, little boxes, and baby boxes, or tiny boxes, and you can't take that away from me. All right, so now we have same thing, and you can pause the video and like look at it and see it, but it's similar to the other ones. Very, very, very cute. I like the color palette too. I like the addition of like the gray in here. Really neat. Now we're gonna dig into this pack here. Okay. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I love daisies. I think daisies and tulips, well, tulips probably win over daisies, but they're one of my favorite flowers. Look at that. And I love the bold black outlines. So fun. Wow, I love those. And then a bunch of the cows. Let's see if it says the cow's name. This month, let's use our phones differently, not as a distraction, but as a way to focus on what truly matters. Snap a photo each day of something that brings you joy, a family get-together, your pet doing something silly, the first bloom of spring, or any little detail that makes you smile. Don't worry about perfection. These moments are meant to be raw and real and just for you. It doesn't say the cow's name, so I'm going to name the cow. The first name that came to mind is Bobby, but I don't know that that fits him, so if you guys have any better ideas, let me know. Okay. And Hubman and Chubgirl, if you're watching, I name pretty much all the animal stickers that come my way, which is why I want to name your cow. These are all the little guys. And then we have May. That makes sense because you get it in April. So it is for May. That makes sense to me. Okay, and then numbers. I like how there's square numbers and circle numbers. Just super cute. I really like these boxes. I think they're just fun and something different than what I usually get. So I approve. And now we are going to make a planner spread, and I'm going to use the deep sea theme because I can't resist those little little sea animals. I can't resist them. They have to go into my planner. So we're gonna do that. And Bobby, or whatever his name is, you guys can name him in the comments. He's going back in his little box until I want to pull him out again. All right, I took a moment to pause and try to figure out what kind of spread I'm gonna make with these because I like everything. And I obviously can't fit everything on the page. You can definitely make multiple spreads with this. So I'm just gonna have to figure it out as I go along. I'm planning for the week of April 7th through the 13th, and this is a big happy planner, and these are smaller stickers, but I'm gonna make it work. Some of them are bigger, obviously, so let's just get started. I pulled out a bunch of pens that are the colors of these stickers, and I'm trying to decide if I should make some sort of stripes or waves or something with these. I think I am going to create a scene at the bottom using like these and some bubbles and the animals. My first plan was to use these because I love them so much, these big vinyl stickers, and I have used vinyl stickers in my planner before, but like I feel like they're maybe just a little too big because there's so much else I want to put on the page. So I think I'm going to use these ones and do like a bunch of little guys at the bottom. I think there's also these, which I thought about using. Maybe I should use these at the bottom and then use some smaller creatures up here throughout. That could work. I think what I'm going to do is make stripes at the bottom here to sort of simulate the sea. Okay, so the top of the water will be this, and then this one after that, and then the gray at the bottom. So let's start with the gray. And I'm going to go right down all the way to the bottom of the spread without hopefully going off. I actually was going to do straight line, but now that I see it's a little bit wavy, maybe I do like slight wavy lines. Should I go all the way? Maybe all the way across. Why not? Okay. This is an Amazon Basics brush pen. They don't sell them anymore for some reason. And these two are calligraph pens from Archer and Olive. So we're going to go next color, which is like the deep blue sea. And I'm going to overlap this one a little bit so you get like the darks and lights. I don't know what I'm doing. I sound like I know what I'm doing. I wasn't even going to overlap them until I saw that it looked kind of cool. I'm just pretending to know what I'm doing. And then this one is Seafoam. This one does not have a color name on it. Oh yeah, Sky Blue. And then this one, Seafoam, which is a little bit lighter for the top waves. All right, that's my sea. Okay, let's add these little thingies at the bottom. Oh my gosh, I love it already. Look how cute these are. I can't handle it. I feel like I'm playing with, I don't know, color forms or something. Do you know what I mean? So cute. Okay. I think I'm just going to use all of these all the way across in different places. Or most of them. I don't know why I'm putting them like on top. I should be putting them underneath on top of the blue. It's not like they can sit on the water. I'll leave a couple on the top though. That one's swaying in the water because I put it down crooked. That's what happens. I'll put this one down a little crooked too. They should probably all be at the bottom of the ocean, you know, obviously, but this is not realistic. This is fun. And it actually is super fun right now. I'm having a lot of fun. I think what it is like the dark outline makes it really fun for me for some reason. Do you know what I mean? It's more like cartoonish. It's just really cute. All right, I'll stop saying cute. Put that one all the way at the bottom. I have made a C. Can you believe it? Okay, I think I did a great job on my seafloor, if I do say so myself. And I used all of them. But now we're gonna put in the fish, all right? All right. I think I'm using these guys. But also, I really like these ones too. But I might be able to put those somewhere else. So let's just start with these. They can't really go in the water because I've taken up too much space. So they're like going to be jumping out of the water. Again, not being realistic at all, and it's okay. I feel like I should name this whole cast of characters, but I don't know if I have it in me today. I don't know. Look how cute that stingray is. They're swimming. We're pretending this is the water too. I don't know. This guy, wow. He is very big, so I think I'm going to move him. I am ripping the paper slightly. Sorry about that. Okay. I just feel like he needed to go there. And this guy's going to go here. Okay, we have our sea creatures, some of them. But now, what do we need? Bubbles. Yes. You can't have it without bubbles. I'm sorry. And we're going to save some of the bubbles to go at the top of the page because, of course, maybe like around boxes and stuff. But these are super easy to just throw in little places. Make it random. You don't have to make it coming out of the fish's mouth or anything. Just random bubbles. Throw them around the page. I should have gotten my tweezers out though, because some of these are pretty small. This guy needs a silly name. Like, he's got a goofy face. I feel like his name is Barnaby or something, but that's to be determined. Okay, so now we have our little scene at the bottom. Let's work on our actual plans, which are the most important thing in your planner. But, you know, I get carried away sometimes with the fun of it, because that's what's good about planning. It is fun. I like these, so let's cover the days of the week at the top. Whenever I have stickers in a kit that match the colors, I always put the days of the week on, because I think it brings the color up to the top and makes it like fun. Okay, those are at the top. I think it looks super fun. So let's see. I'm just gonna put a couple of the square boxes around the page to start. Probably use all of these. I usually put at least one box on each day. I did not look to see what my plans are next week, but as long as I have a box on each day, I can always write directly on the paper as well, so I'm okay with that. All right, I'm actually going to take a moment to look at my plans for next week just so that I know what's going on. Like, I always need a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday box for the gym. Actually, let's use these plain ones for that. We're going to start with this one. Why don't I put these down here because they're small? Okay, those are in. Now I'm going to pause and check out my plans for next week. I completely forgot that this week is Bumble's birthday on the 10th. Usually I do a Bumble spread. I'm going to have to do something different for her birthday, that's all. I knew it was her birthday. I just forgot when I was making this. Maybe I'll make a junk journal page about Bumble. That would be kind of fun, actually. I could take some of like her treat wrappers and stuff. Maybe a little birthday cake. Yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. But I do need a box for her birthday, and I also have therapy this day. And that's all I have for the week so far. I'm sure I will get some sort of plans as we go along, but it's a pretty light week. So let me make sure I get a box on Thursday for her birthday. And what I might do, actually, I kind of want to use these too. I keep seeing things. What I might do is, since I want it to be like a really big box, is draw the box for her, and then I can draw a couple more boxes in kind of throughout. And it'll bring these colors in from the bottom that I was using for the water. So let's use the lightest color, and that's the Seafoam. I wasn't really planning on drawing boxes in this spread. I would have used one of these for her birthday, but that's okay. I also have this color, which is pretty much like this. So what I could do is a couple boxes in this color. I just don't know how they're going to look. Let's use this for a couple more boxes before I decide if I'm going to use this or not. I'm going to outline these in a second with another pen. We'll also put one maybe down here. There's not much room for there, so we will do it right here. I'm going to test this pen again just to make sure it's like the right color. I mean, that's pretty good. I think I'll use this for a couple of smaller boxes around the page. I'll use this for my therapy appointment on Thursday. But I also have more boxes that I could use from that other sheet, so I'm going to be doing that. Now it looks a little bit bright, you know what I mean? Well, we're just going to balance it out with something bright over on this side and just make it work. Whoa, that is a wiggly box, you guys. Very wiggly. And now that I have these two here, I kind of want to put it here, which I don't ever do this, but we're doing it today for some reason. I know it's like a lot of boxes right now. We're going to make this work. Don't worry. I'm also going to put some lines in here. But we're putting more boxes in before we put the lines in. Just a couple more. And maybe some of these too. So let's put a couple with animals in them. Kind of cluster it a little bit with some of the smaller ones. Maybe one on the sidebar. I've been using the sidebar for a long to-do list lately, so I think I'm going to be doing that in this one. Ooh, I could use bubbles for the to-do things. You mean the bullet points? I might. Let's put one of these, this smiley turtle up here. And that will be where I write to do or whatever. Actually, there probably is some stickers in here that says, I mean, probably are, not is. Yeah, look, I could have used that. I'm going to use it anyway. Under that, and I'll do something else in there. I don't know what. I kind of want to use one of these weekend stickers now that I see it. So let's take that and put it on the weekend. Should I do it down here maybe? Or up here? I guess up here. Okay, let me get another pen and outline these boxes now to make them a little more finished looking, because they look a little bit crude, you know. So let's just make them a little bit better. I could have done something cool with these, like made them waves or something, but I guess it just wasn't feeling as creative today. I don't know. Like I could see like waves on the top and bottom. That would look pretty cool. I just didn't think of it until now. I kind of like this for this spread with the hand-drawn boxes because these are really dooley looking stickers. So kind of makes sense to me. With these blue ones, I'm just going to go inside. Uh-oh, you know who, the queen bee is whining. I think I need to take her out. Bumble is going to be 8 on the 10th. Can you believe it? 8 years old. She really looks not a day over 1, maybe 2, you know? The eternal puppy look. Okay, I think that looks a lot cuter. I'm gonna pause and take her out and I'll be right back. Okay, let's get back to the spread. I know for you, it didn't change at all. For me, I took the dog out. I think I might use these as the bullet points instead of the bubbles, just because I kind of want to save the bubbles for something. So I'll just put these down the side. A little crooked, but not too bad. Oh, I had fish ones too. That's all right. I like the shells. I'm going to put a couple of these around. Oh, lines. Wait, let's put some lines in. I have a checklist stencil here. And I just want to make sure I get lines on some of the days. Now, I have a to-do list, so I don't really need a lot of lines in here. It's more for journaling purposes, and I can journal without the lines. But I like the way it looks before the pen with the lines, so that's mostly why I'm doing it, honestly. So maybe just there, and honestly, maybe just here. I don't know. Actually, let's put a couple of these in first. Maybe just these two with the little quotes. Actually, I could have used these for under some of the boxes to like overlap, but I didn't think of it. Put this one here. Vitamin C. And then maybe, I don't want to put it directly across from it. Maybe up here, maybe here. I know there's a lot of this color at the top, but we're going to break it up with one of the sea creatures, because there's a lot of these creatures that are not down here. So like this little crab. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. The little crab. He's so cute. So I'm just going to make them like hang out in different areas of the spread, like there. And this little baby seahorse. Look at him. He's adorable. We'll put him right next to that one. Maybe over here to cover up note. We don't have this fish down here, a couple of the fish. Let's use the fish. I like these little oysters we can put in a couple of the boxes, right? In the bigger ones. Actually, there's only one big box, but I like that. Okay. I'm going to put lines here. I was going to put lines here and here, but I'm going to leave these spaces open for journaling because I'm definitely going to need space. What else does this need? I feel like some bubbles are needed, especially, you know, in these skinny spaces, I think would be good. And I'm going to keep these stickers out throughout the week. So when I write in it, I'm definitely going to be putting more stickers in because I like a pretty filled out spread. So I think it will be super cute at the end and very bubbly, very sea-like. Maybe some right here. I know I said I was going to break up this blue here and I didn't do that, but you know, it's not horrible. Like put another one of these up here or something. I think I'm going to leave it as is. I think it's such a fun spread. Oh my gosh, I think it's so fun. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And please don't forget to check out Hubman and Chubgirl. I had a problem saying that the first time. It's a little bit of a tongue twister, but don't forget to check them out because I really think they're a pretty cool company and I think their boxes are high quality, so I would recommend trying it out and seeing how you like it. All right, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget the links in the description box and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.